We thought it was the H1N1, the swine flu. What the heck is this? It'll be gone in a month.
Like many Minnesotans, Randy Luedtke wasn't sure what to think in the spring of 2020 when COVID first came on scene. Still, the active 60-year-old in the tourism industry wasn't too worried about becoming infected with the virus.
I never suspected, like many, that it would last as long as it did. It just shut down everything, hospitality, tourism, and families and schools. So it was really a challenging time for people.
More than a year later, Luedtke was helping kids with disabilities in his school district when he decided to receive the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
I got the injection, the vaccination, August 3rd of 2021. Being under the peer pressure, and I say that respectfully because I'd never gone through this period in time, and my children weren't young, and I thought, well, gosh, working with young children in our district, I thought this is the time where, okay, I'll finally give into it. I'd never had any history, I'm a pretty healthy guy, and I just thought, okay, I'll get this, just like, we'd take the flu shot annually and be done with it, move on.
You said it was just a couple weeks later your life changed.
It was a couple weeks later after my life changed dramatically. I come home after my day and my knees started to burn from the inside out, Liz, and I didn't know what it was. Now, if it was one knee, I'm like, okay, knee replacement or an ACL or something, or a bee bite or a tick or something. I didn't suspect that they would both start burning with the same consequences at the same time. And I would get these gel ice packs out of the freezer and I would put them on my knees because that's how bad it was. Did it help? You bet it helped. But it didn't cure anything.
Within months, Luedtke needed a cane to be able to walk as pain and inflammation spread throughout his body. He finally found some relief and answers from a doctor in a small clinic in southern Minnesota.
I went in, told him my story, and he says, you got the vaccination, didn't you? I go, yeah. He says, you're one of many that I'm starting to see come through here.
Luedtke says nearly 100 people are being treated there for what they believe are vaccine side effects. That doctor declined to comment to Alpha News publicly. The clinic acknowledged it's a touchy subject that can get medical professionals in trouble. There's a lot of fear.
There's a lot of fear.
This past spring, several vaccine injured shared their stories at the Capitol in St. Paul, backing a vaccine bill of rights that was never put up for a vote.
I've had a couple of hip replacements over my lifetime because of sports. And they said that possibly that with transplants with the metal, that you may have some loose metal in your body and that vaccination may have attacked. And they're calling it metallosis, which is kind of a simpler term of calling it that your body's been poisoned.
Do you regret getting the shot?
Absolutely, 100%. I live with this every day, and I don't know what the future holds, but
It's been a year and Luedtke still doesn't know if the pain will ever subside, but he felt it was time to speak out with the hope we learn something from this time in history and that others will feel more comfortable coming forward.
I gave in. I gave in to the hype. They were giving out $100 gift cards if you got the shot at the state fairgrounds. If you signed up, you get possibly a free education, college tuition. And it was desperation on their part to come one, come all, line up, and you'll get something in return. I'm just one person that's coming out and sharing my story with you. I just feel that there's going to be more people coming out. I just hope that I can be an advocate for a lot of people and say, hey, listen, get your butt out here. If you got issues, let's talk about it, because there's power in numbers.